This is the new moon monthly reading for the sign of Sagittarius. We will start off with tea leaf. I will grab you a Gypsy Oracle card. For a tarot, it is Yuletide Tarot. We'll grab a Happier Me affirmation card, and as always, some charms at the end there. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Whoa. I also would like to wish a happy birthday to any of those Sagittarius people whose birthday has happened or is coming up. Happy Sagittarius season. Okay, so we have May and October for you. That could be of this past year, that could be a future year. It doesn't even have to be, it could be like, you know, many years ago something happened on one of these, like within one of these months that was significant for your life. Or just they could be significant in whatever way, whatever resonates for you. Alright, we have hammock, taking a vacation, physically or mentally. And this card was like really struggling, got stuck here. Like, if you're feeling stuck, this might help you ease out of it, even if it's a mental vacation, you know, perhaps a digital vacation, or social media vacation, you know, turning off any form of data, anything that you could be consuming in that regard, and just giving yourself a rest mentally there. We have Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Now it's funny because we've seen that in some other readings as well, and I've just realized, like, oh, this is a season where people, you know, are perhaps spending more, and so you're being reminded to be mindful of that. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. I did get, in your meditation, I saw a Celtic cross, but with that I got like ties, bonds, family. But I like nonstop kept seeing that, like, that kind of swirl. That's actually kind of how I do my S's. I'll show you there. All of these right here. And that would just not go out of my mind. So I'm not exactly sure what it means. It reminded me of like the intricate details in the Celtic cross, or a Celtic knot. But it also is reminding me of us, and that things were going to get more smooth. I wrote that down. I wrote down silk, actually. I got silk. Like, I saw the fabric of silk, and things will run a bit more smoothly. And then I just kept getting that S. So things will get better. We have Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Another interesting thing is that card has come up a few times as well, and it's just a little funny because sometimes, you know, emotions can run a little bit high at family gatherings during the holidays. So perhaps that's something you've been dealing with. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Gong, an exciting event. Rat, someone working against you or behind your back. Could perhaps be this arrogant person. Perhaps they're arrogant because they feel like they need to be, like they need to one-up you in some way, or perhaps it's like they see you as better off than them, or look up to you in some way that makes them feel less than or not. And that's why maybe they boast. They just don't feel as, they feel more inadequate. And Lily, spiritual love. Alright, so let's get your gypsy card here. Okay, I did just yawn, and I did see a yawn in meditation, and I wrote tired because I saw the yawn. So you're perhaps feeling pretty tired right now. I think obvious thing to say, but I think that trying to get some more sleep will help you. This mental vacation may really help you, because I think you just have, even if you get the rest, even if you're getting the sleep, it will still help you to, you have like just this burnout, this mental fatigue. Okay. So firstly, we have money here. So again, pay attention to your finances, but actually as well in your meditation, I saw somebody holding up a card and incoming money. It was like holding up a credit card. This could be money coming in from something you did in the past and kind of getting that energy. I actually noticed this 2005, and it's supposed to be, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the weight or something to do with the money, but I'm kind of getting it as a past year, Okay. We have a room. So this can be about making space. But also can be about family. I'm getting that idea of is it called a bedroom family? Where people just go off to their bedroom and don't really gather together in rooms, like in the living room or wherever. So perhaps trying to make a more comfortable space for everybody to kind of gather and feel comfortable with one another. We have frivolity. So especially with money coming up, again, this pay attention to your finances. It's again asking you, of course, to not be too frivolous. Even if you do have some money come in, try to save that perhaps, or don't think of it as just extra money. Think of it as something you can kind of set aside and forget about for a little bit, so that it can build up. But also allowing yourself to sometimes be spontaneous and have some fun. Try not to get, I just got why so serious? Try not to get too caught up and too serious in life, because we are here to enjoy our time here. And lastly, we have messenger. So some of you may have a message coming in, but I also got, what was it called? I got an old school, there's AIM, was it AOL Instant Messenger? I'm getting old messenger apps and stuff like that, which is kind of funny. Perhaps it'll be virtual, perhaps, you'll have an incoming message online, on social media, or wherever that might be, just online somewhere for you, an email maybe. So look out for that. Try to, make sure things don't go to spam. Alright, let's get your tarot. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Sagittarius please. What does Sagittarius need to see for their highest good? Messages for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to see for their highest good? Okay. So, for you, we have the 8 of Kings in the reverse here. So I'm again getting about family ties. Perhaps you felt like you've had to be very responsible in the family unit, and it's caused you some feelings of just kind of being disconnected, maybe even a little numb. We have 2 of Gifts, which is equivalent to the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse here. I think because you're feeling this way, feeling kind of numb, and just like you have to pay the bills and do all the things and be so responsible. Perhaps if you have kids, like dropping them off at school, just all the tasks that can accumulate, and just not having any time for you. It's causing you to kind of drop things things you wanted to work on for yourself, perhaps projects you wanted to do. That could be like any kind of, around the house, hobbies. It could be, just you've dropped some stuff that was for you. And it was things that, help you stay connected with yourself and keep a sense of, I don't want to say separation, or, I guess independence, but to keep, just to be able to hold on to a piece of yourself without it being affected by everything else. So I do see that you really could use this vacation. Some of you may actually plan a real vacation because you're realizing you're feeling this way, and that you really need some time for just you. We have Queen of Canes in the reverse, which is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's again about you're feeling numb. Look how cold. She is so pale because she's just been in the cold. And in the upright, it can be discernment. It would be that you would be cutting things out and taking some time for yourself. But in the reverse, it's been a challenge to do that because you felt so much responsibility is what I'm getting here. You've really just felt the weight of everything. It doesn't even have to be, it could be, you don't have to be a parent, you don't have to be, it could be within your own family, you could be on your own, but you're still just feeling the weight of responsibility numbing you a bit. Alright, we have King of Canes, which is the King of Cups. Apologies, King of Swords in the reverse here. Seven of Canes. Also in the reverse here. I'm getting with that kind of like just being like, I'm fine, like when you really aren't, and just kind of brushing things off, not being fully true with how you're feeling. So by the end of the month, you're still kind of feeling that way. Let's see, we have the Sun in reverse. Yeah, you're just not happy, and you're not fine, and you just keep, I think you don't want to make anybody feel hurt by it, even though it's truly not their fault, but you feel like, I think it's because part of it is just the responsibility, like, you know, that can be, you almost feel guilty about it even though you shouldn't. Like, it's not about the time you spent with them, it's the lack of having time for yourself. So you shouldn't feel guilty about that at all. It's important to take time for yourself. We have the Page of Candles. So you are going to start exploring this though, wanting to reconnect with some of your passions. So this is kind of waking up in you, even though you're not quite happy yet, and you're still kind of working through that and, you know, brushing off, perhaps not wanting to express how you feel. And that's okay, like you don't have to share how you feel if you don't want to, like, so you're not communicating it, but it is, you're waking up and realizing, I need to do this for myself, I need to have projects, have things that are just for me. And we have Knight of Good Cheers, which is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I feel it's more just because you've given so much of yourself, that's just you stepping back and stepping in to giving yourself what you need, you know, fulfilling your needs instead of just always being responsible for everyone else in your family unit. So I think this is really good. By the end of the month, you might not quite have reached, you know, any long-term plans there, but you are becoming aware, awakening, getting that burn of desire to like do some stuff for yourself. You know, it is the holiday season, which, you know, kind of is about family, so maybe it's because throughout this month you still want to, you know, it just isn't time yet. You want to make sure that, but perhaps still, you know, thinking about it, you know, taking a moment, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, starting a whole project for yourself just yet. You know, I think you are going to do that in the future, but perhaps just taking a moment to get a short little mental vacation and, you know, maybe just step outside and take a breather for a second, just to kind of check in with yourself and give yourself a moment for yourself. So that is very beautiful. Let's go ahead and get your affirmation card. Spirit guides and angels messages for Sag. What does Sagittarius need to see to realize what messages for Sagittarius? What does Sag need to see for there is good? Okay. We have My ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. My potential to succeed is infinite. You are limitless. You are the only one that can set up limits for yourself. Don't. So I'm getting this also about, making sure you don't limit your needs because of the face of responsibilities. Trying to balance things out and make sure you're taken care of. And everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. Always. You are always guided and supplied with whatever you need for your growth. Okay, let's go ahead and get your chart. Okay, we have this bottle. I'm getting this is about nourishing yourself. So also nourishing yourself by means of, like, what I originally intended there was by means of, like, taking time for yourself, doing things for you, but also nourishing yourself, like thinking about what you're eating, being mindful of what you consume. Again, that, like, social media, vacation might help. Just nourishing the soul. I just got the book series, Chicken Soup for the Soul. Perhaps there could be some advice in some of those stories for you. Or perhaps you've been reading it. And we have the dancer here, the ballet dancer. Oh, wow. Okay, so I got in your meditation Swan Lake. So perhaps some of you will go see that. Cool, okay. We have a snowflake. So I think that's again about that feeling numb. So embracing your uniqueness and getting in tune with yourself and, reigniting your passions is going to help with that if you are feeling numb. And we have the cup here. It's reminding me of celebration and of Christmas. There's something that you're going to be celebrating for you, though, as well. I'm getting, perhaps not this month, but soon. I mean, it could be also, but perhaps very soon thereafter, within the next year, you're going to be really celebrating something. But also being mindful, especially with frivolity, and watching what you consume. Perhaps also watching how much alcohol you consume, especially maybe particularly at a Christmas gathering. Okay, well, we will leave this here. I want to thank you for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. They help get these messages out to all of those that they are meant for, and hopefully something resonated for you as well. I wanted to wish you a wonderful holiday season, no matter what it is that you celebrate. And thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. Until next time, lovely folk.